Hello everyone, welcome to my class. A lot of my students told me that they have difficulties in recognizing and memorizing Chinese characters. They wanted to text their Chinese friends and clients in Chinese characters. However, without being able to recognize them, it becomes a mission impossible. So in today's class, we're going to learn the methodologies of memorizing and recognizing Chinese characters. So after today's class, you will be able to text me in Chinese and leave the comments below in Chinese characters. You will find Chinese characters so easy for you. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe it, smash that like button, and share it with your friends and families, and leave a comment below. That will be super helpful for me. Thank you, and then let's jump into today's class. All of the Chinese characters can be categorized into 3 or 4 structures. So the first structure we're going to introduce is called the left and right structure. So the left part is a radical. So let's take the first character of left and right structure, for example. This character pronunciation is ma, and the meaning is mother. So as you can see, if we divide it in the middle, we can see it actually consists of a left part and a right part. The left part is called radical, and left part is usually meaning driven. There are only limited amount of radicals in Chinese character, and each radical has its own meaning. So that means whenever you see a Chinese character with that left radical, you can predict what type of meaning it could be. For example, ma's left part is this radical, and this radical means about female, about women, or female women related. And the right part is pronunciation driven. So here, the right part, probably we haven't learned this character yet, but I will tell you the right part, this character, pronunciation is ma. So that sounds just like ma, right? So this is the first example of left and right structure. Let's take several examples as follows. First one, here, this radical means about people or about human. This one is a very commonly used Chinese character. Pronunciation is ni, ni. It means you. Okay, so left part means human related. So it means you as a person is obviously falling into this human related category. So this radical is actually a hint of you to memorize this Chinese character. Second one, pronunciation is ta. It means he. He is also a human, right? So it also shares this left radical. Next radical we're going to introduce is this one. It appeared in our example, right? It's right here. So it means about female or about women. So this one's pronunciation is also ta. So the pronunciation of these two characters are the same. However, the meaning is different. While this one means he, this one means she. She or her, he or him. Because of the radical means about women, about female. Next one, this radical is just a rectangular. What do you think it looks like? It looks like a mouth, right? An open mouth. So that means about mouth. So what could be about mouth? Either to eat or to drink, right? So let's have a look at this character. Pronunciation is 吃, 吃. Don't forget this E here is muted. So pronunciation is 吃, means to eat. And if you look at these characters, radical, it means mouth related, right? This one, pronunciation is 喝, 喝. 喝. 喝 means to drink. When you drink, you also need to open your mouth. So this character's radical is also this one, mouth related. Next example, this one. This radical means speaking related. About speaking. Let's have a look at this character. Pronunciation is 诗乌喔说. 说. 说 means to talk or to speak. And we can tell the meaning from this radical. Speaking related. Next one, this character we have learned last time. When we learned 汉语, 英语, we mentioned this character. It means language. So language is to be spoken. So this character is also with the speaking related radical. Let's move on to the second type of structure, which is up and bottom structure. The upper part is the radical, which is meaning driven, right? The bottom part is usually pronunciation driven. So let's take the first one for example. This radical means grass or plant related. Let's take this character for example. This character's pronunciation is 茶. 茶. 茶 means tea, and it has this upper part, means grass or plant based. So 茶 is also like tea leaves, right? Is from the ground. So that's the reason we can see this radical here. And the second example's pronunciation is 菜. 菜. 菜 means vegetable. So a lot of vegetables, all of the vegetables are plant, right? Yes. So 菜 is also with this radical. Next one, this radical. What do you think this radical looks like? It looks like a roof, right? So that also takes the meaning of the roof. For example, the first character's pronunciation is 家, 家. 家. 家 means a home or house. So this upper part just means the roof, and under the roof is your home, is your house. Next one is also very interesting. The upper part is our radical of the roof, and under the roof, this is the character we learned previously around here, right? It means female or women. So a woman who is sitting under the roof, it means safe, sound, peaceful. So that's the meaning. Pronunciation is an. Okay, now let's move on to the third structure. The third and fourth structures are relatively easier. Let's have a look at the third one first. Outside and inside structure. This character, we learned it last time. Pronunciation is 国, and it means country. So just like every country has its boundary, so does this character. It has its boundary as the outside part, and the inside is yu. Yu means jade, and jade was considered as one of the most valuable treasures in ancient China, just like each country's country land is very valuable. So that's how this character comes from. 国 country. Last one is called hive inclusive. Not many examples of this structure, but there's a very, very important character. I hope after this class you can memorize this character. Pronunciation is 这, 这 means this. So in our next class, we're going to learn the grammar related to this and that very closely. So this is the example of the fourth structure. That's all about today. After today's class, please practice the methodologies of recognizing and memorizing Chinese with the writing or comments below in Chinese. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe it, like it, and share it with your friends and families. That will be very helpful. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye bye.